What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and I'm in an area that I just discovered today. Somebody recommended me to check it out. This is University of the Philippines Diliman campus, and it's actually one of the largest campuses right here in the Philippines. This is actually in Quezon City, and so far it's a beautiful area, a lot of vegetation, a lot of trees and stuff. So I'm gonna be walking around some parts. I always love how universities looks like, and this is the first time that I check out a university in the Philippines to see what it looks like over here. And so far it's massive, it's looking pretty beautiful, so I'm gonna stroll around and show you guys, so join me. Oh, this is one of the entrance, and some of the halls over here, it's like a lot of buildings connected together. I look at the map and it's pretty massive. It's not far from Quezon Circle Memorial where I did my first video when I came back in the Philippines. And then you can see also there's like motorcycle that pass by, jeepneys and stuff. But I'm gonna try to make my way to, I think it's called Quezon Hall. That's probably like the main attraction of this university. And then I tell you, it's like a city within a city. It reminds me of the campus I went to back home in Puerto Rico. And then you see they even got like for a bike lane all the way over there. I think Quezon Hall should be over that way. And there should be like a park with a lake in it. So far it's so quiet, but I see a lot of young students hanging out around here. But yeah, and I guess they wear a uniform here in the Philippines. So I'm gonna walk on the sidewalk and all of that. But yeah, one thing I noticed about the campus, a lot of cats, and that's pretty normal here in Asia. So let's walk towards that way and see what's going on. You can't read it, but it says care for our cats, so they really take care of cats here. Nice looking building and a lot of nature right here. I love it. I think Quezon City is probably one of the most chill areas in the metro part of Manila. You know, like it's quiet, and then all the trees and stuff that you get around here. So I guess this is where you study media here in the Philippines. Media Center Film Studio, and that's an entrance. There's actually a cat over there at the end. But I'm really loving the nature in this campus. So I try to go that way, but I guess I can't, because there's actually a statue that's literally naked. I think it's something really special by it, and they're trying to protect it. So I'm gonna try to go the other way and try to sneak by and walk to the main park. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Just look at this. It's like if you're walking under a tunnel of trees. You know, a lot of peaceful and quietness. So, yep, pretty cool campus so far. So inside there's a lot of traffic. It probably takes us to a neighborhood or somewhere. I'll be trying to get to the main attraction, the Quezon Hall, but there's like security is really tight. So I'm literally going in zigzags trying to explore the university. But I see like a track running field. So let me see if I can go somewhere around here and show you the track running field. This is literally like a city on its own, the university. So they're building like a new building over here. Not sure what is going to be the mayor in this building over here. But it's crazy how you got a campus here surrounded by trees and a couple of houses like near each other. Just past an area where they got food stand. So I'm just using Google Maps to see what else around the university. I'll try later if I can sneak by and get to the main park or something, but I don't know. Like, security is pretty tight over here. But at least I get to explore, you know, some nature here in the Philippines. But yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Quezon Circle Memorial. It's being a little challenging for me to film around the university, you know, because a lot of areas are like closed off, or I'm not even sure if I'm allowed, but I'm trying to sneak by and show you what it looks like over here in the Philippines. It's a pretty nice maintained university. You know, I love the buildings, I love the nature, mechanical engineering laboratories. So it's a pretty beautiful structure of campus they have here. And I think it's one of the biggest ones in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. Just listen to this, super quiet, wow. And then I guess over here they got this sitting area. I guess this is where you wait for a jeepney, maybe a tricycle, and you could take it to other parts of the area here in Quezon City. There are more of the campus here, you know, some nice buildings. It reminds me of the University of Puerto Rico campus in Maya West, near the hometown I grew up. Kind of similar, like the hills and everything. The only difference, I don't see too many palm trees around here. So I made a detour. There should be a park over there, but I also see another bike. Not sure if it's security. This must be like the engineering section. So I'm not sure if the building is abandoned. Maybe it's not, because I see some cars and stuff in there and they're sweeping around, so yep. Pretty cool area. I think I feel some raindrops happening around here. And then let me show you the little kitty. See the kitty? A lot of nice cats. Tons of cats. So maybe they're part of the students in this university. But then here you see more nature. It's just literally surrounded by nature, this whole campus. Like it's just literally nature all over the campus. And once we get out of the campus, there should be a park in the other side. Not sure if this street passes under a bridge, but I'll probably figure my way to go to the other park. This is the law campus of the University of the Philippines. So pretty nice building, has a fountain and everything. But we're gonna exit right now. So I'll never be so tense filming in the area, but this place looks so private. But I managed to sneak some shots. Now I'm just gonna cross the overpass to make it to a park to my left side. So this is the bridge, and you guys know I love crossing bridges over highways. So this should take us to another local park. And I think if I go south of the park, there should be a mall. So yeah, better than it came out the way I wanted to, but we go with the flow, you know, that's the beauty about exploring. Like sometimes things go unplanned and you gotta be spontaneous. Look at the traffic. So this is called UP, I guess this is called University Philippines MWSS footbridge. So you cross this bridge and it takes you to a local park. This is it. Traffic jam. Quezon City. The good thing, there's a lot of trees, but once you're spending a lot of time outdoors, the humid starts kicking in, the humidity. Thank God it's not brutally hot today, but yeah, it's a better angle of the highway. And then I got another enemy coming towards my way, the rain. Good thing I got an umbrella. I ended up buying an umbrella over here. Then I'm passing the highway, and there should be a park behind this building over here. And at the end should be like a mall. But yeah, University of the Philippines is to my right. And you can see it's like highly secure and covered with trees. So just going with the flow. My plan was to film the university, but a little bit tired, but I captured a little bit. Now I'm just in a mall, not too far from the university. I ended up crossing the highway and just walking around. And the thing I like about the malls of the Philippines is they have like outdoor areas too, not just indoor areas, you know. So it makes sure everything, and a lot of good restaurants around, so it's pretty nice. This is one of those Ayala malls, you know. In the Philippines, we got SM, Robinson's, Ayala Mall, Gaisano. But yeah, look at the cloud. I think that's our only enemy right here. So it turns into a mini shopping center. But I think if you're going the other way, there should be like an indoor mall. Then they even got some street art in the ceiling and in the walls. So wow, it's pretty cool. And this is like some, it's like an artificial tree, or I'm not sure. Couple of spots, more on the other side, so pretty cool. So change of plans, things didn't go out as I wanted by the park, but I decided to come here to another massive mall, one of the biggest ones in the Philippines too, SM North Edsa. It's all the way up in Quezon City, probably north of Manila, but I went here last year, but I didn't film it. I filmed when I was in Mega Mall, but we are right here. I forgot how many floors this has, but it's pretty massive though. It's like a long hallway, and it goes all the way towards the end. Not as modern as some other malls, but it's a pretty cool mall. And I think they got also like an outdoor patio that we can check out, so I'm gonna see if I can see that later. Then like I mentioned, in the malls in the Philippines, last time I came by, I didn't get to check out another area over here called the Sky Garden. So I guess they have like a gardening area over here with a dome, and we can walk in the outside to see what's going on. So this is like the hallway in the outside. And one thing I said like many times in my other previous videos that I was filming right here is that they do love their long Christmas out here in the Philippines. So ahead of me, you're gonna see the decorations that I'm talking about. We got a couple of options over here, food and stuff. Then we got like a fountain right here. And then this over here, see the Christmas decorations? In September, it's just like September 19th today. Then the highway's over that side, but yeah. Let's see what else is ahead of me. And then I think this might be Edsa, which it goes all the way to the area that I'm staying in, Cubao. And yep, this is part of the mall. Didn't got a chance to see this side. Like I say, Christmas decorations, maybe I'll take a little piece of candy. Now it's probably like a fake candy. So I just entered this other side and ahead of me, and I think this might be like an extension of the mall, if I'm not mistaken, because it looks like it's modern. And the last time I came here, I didn't saw this part. So let me show you. They got a couple of floors. There's like a basement, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't even count the floors this has. Probably has like 7 floors. But yeah, new stores, new shops. So yeah. And that's the thing, you can spend like an entire day in the mall here in Asia or in the Philippines. Basement is down there, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the basement, so literally like 6 solid floors. That's crazy. Look at this guy, it looks like a spaceship over here. Wow. And I don't know if you can see the Christmas decorations. That's one over there, another one over there, but yeah, wow. Beautiful looking mall, SM Edsa. So this was unplanned. My plan was to film University of the Philippines, but I literally turned this into a mall vlog. So I've done a lot of malls right here in the Philippines. Then the crazy thing they have here, just like Mega Mall, they have a bowling area. That's just crazy in the mall. So I'm out of one part of the mall now. I'm back in the Sky Garden, and I'm gonna check out the other side to see what can I find. And then if anything, I'm just gonna head back inside the mall. Got like some dolls. It rain a little bit, so they're keeping it clean. And they put the carpet so people don't slide. And the good thing, it has the ceiling, so that way you don't get like super wet if you happen to be walking outside. So you can see the massive skyscrapers and the highway. It's like they're popping skyscrapers all over Manila. So they got this over here. They got, I think this is like a bear, yellow bear. Then they got a blue bear right here with the Christmas decoration. So even walking outside is like an adventure. And over here the weather is not too bad, you know. I guess it gets like a little bit of breeze, you know. So I'm gonna head to the other side and see what's going on. And I think that over there should be the MRT station, if I'm not correct. Or maybe the new extension. I know they're doing some type of extension with the subway line here in Manila. Even in the outside of this mall, they have a little park for the dogs. If you have a little pet, or park, so I guess you could bring your doggy over here and play. It looks like a little mini golf course. But yeah, I guess you bring your dogs here, and so it's not just a mall. You can have your kids, you can have your pets. So this is something very creative, to say the least. So behind me, there's another mall, and they're building like a new highway, I believe. I'm not sure if it's a subway extension. And you see it's right across the highway. But the good thing is they got like a bridge that you can cross. So probably after this, I'm gonna cross that bridge and head to the other mall right there and check it out. You see the heavy traffic in Manila, and then we're gonna cross over there in the bridge and make it to the other mall across the highway. Oh, this is the other mall right across North Edsa. Trinoma. That's pretty standard, but let me see. Sometimes the malls in the Philippines could be a mystery. Like if you get standard, if you keep walking forward, you discover like new things. And gonna see what happens if I walk a little forward. What can I find? So just when I thought that was it, there's actually another atrium over here with multi-level. You can see how massive the mall is, and then they got like kind of resembles like a market in the first floor. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 solid floors. So it's like a multi-level mall right here in Manila. You can see what's happening over here. Landmark, a lot of toys that are selling over there. So yeah, always an adventure. Kind of resembles a little bit Glorieta in Makati. So it's crazy how you have massive malls like right next to each other. Usually you don't see that like in the States. Usually it's like a big mall, and then you gotta drive maybe like 30 minutes or an hour, depending what state you are, to another city to get another big mall. But here, it's like huge malls right next to each other. So it's just crazy, but I love it. That's one thing I love about, you know, the Philippines. The tons of options that they have to do, the tons of malls. And I'm not really like a big fan of malls, but the malls over here in the Philippines, you know, they really changed my mind compared to the ones back home in the States. And literally just when I thought that was it, I just walk outside and look. This looks just like Ayala Center in Cebu City. Like you walk outside, they got the plaza, they got the high-rise buildings. This is Quezon City. So I'm probably gonna walk around the squares and see what can I find. They got a couple of food options, and they're trying to paint out the garden and all of that. So but let me go take up the stairs and see what can I find. And a couple of high-rise buildings by the highway. So I'm gonna walk over here, try to watch my step where I'm going, and let me see what can I find towards this way over here. See a couple of dogs, pet friendly. I think there's like a fountain over this way. But yeah, pretty standard, you know. Mostly what you see in the outside are like restaurants. So I think the idea of this is to have like a nice nightlife when you walk in the nighttime. a party lights up, and then you can grab yourself, you know, a drink or a food or beverage, whatever you want. But yeah, it's a city that's developing a lot. Quezon City, you can see the new skyscrapers that are popping up right by the highway of North Edsa. So that was the end of my weird video, unplanned video. Ended up exploring the mall and a little bit of the university in the Philippines. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.